The raw, aching truth of a morning spent in tears, not for a single reason, but because everything just hurts. That's how Selena Gomez once described her waking moments, a poignant confession that hinted at a pain far deeper than physical ailments. This wasn't merely the chronic ache of lupus, or the weariness of a body battling illness. It was an emotional wound, a scarring that had barely begun to heal before being brutally ripped open once more. The catalyst? A single, devastating rumor that struck too close to the heart of her deepest insecurities. If you're ready to uncover the whispers that haunted her, the public scrutiny that tore at her self-worth, and the quiet triumph that followed, please consider hitting that subscribe button right now to ensure you stay connected to all our compelling explorations. This is the story of a battle fought not just for health, but for self-acceptance in the relentless glare of the public eye. Word on the street, a persistent whisper that has echoed through the years, suggests the real reason behind the final separation of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez was not simply a matter of timing, nor the crushing weight of fame, nor even the vast distances that often separate global stars. It was, allegedly, something far more personal and quietly devastating. Insiders claimed that Justin once confided in close friends, admitting a consistent attraction to a very specific type of girl, thin, tall, and possessing the ethereal, model-esque quality of someone who could effortlessly glide down a runway. And while he eventually married someone who seemed to embody this very ideal, a question began to haunt fans. Where did that leave Selena, who, during their tumultuous, years-long relationship, was relentlessly picked apart by the public? During their rocky, on-again, off-again romance, Selena found herself under an unforgiving microscope. Her body, her face, her clothing choices, her skin, every aspect was dissected, critiqued, and often cruelly judged by the internet. The comments were relentless, a constant barrage of negativity that chipped away at her confidence. Then, just when it seemed the scrutiny couldn't intensify, it did. She was battling an invisible war, a fight against lupus, undergoing chemotherapy, and ultimately facing a life-saving kidney transplant. Yet, even amidst these profound health struggles, she continued to navigate a relationship with someone who, whether intentionally or not, allegedly made her feel as though she needed to conform to an impossible beauty standard, to look like a supermodel, just to be considered enough. The pressure to be perfect, to fit a certain mold, became an unbearable weight, even as her body fought for survival. The sting came months after their final chapter closed. Justin shocked the world by marrying Hailey Baldwin, a woman who, to the public eye, fit the very mold he had allegedly described: tall, blonde, thin, and a model. While no ill will was intended towards Hailey, the unspoken message, for many, was loud and clear, landing squarely in Selena's already fragile heart. The contrast between her and his new wife, in the eyes of the public, seemed to scream a narrative of replacement. Publicly, Selena maintained a dignified silence, a quiet strength in the face of overwhelming speculation, but privately, friends reportedly confirmed she was crushed. The weight of the situation, the suddenness of his marriage, and the perceived implications of his choice settled heavily upon her. She later admitted that the relationship had so severely damaged her self-worth that she began to internalize the cruel words of online trolls. She would reportedly stare into her own reflection, haunted by the question, "What if I'm just not the kind of girl guys stay for?" This internal struggle, fueled by external judgment, became a silent battle for her very sense of self. The torment continued, even after a life-altering medical procedure. After fighting for her life, literally surviving a kidney transplant, Selena posted a bikini photo, a moment of vulnerability and perhaps a step towards reclaiming her body. But the internet, in its relentless fashion, immediately launched an attack. Comments flooded in, branding her too fat and accusing her of letting herself go. Selena, who had been diagnosed with lupus around the age of 16 or 17, described the process as very brutal. She later confessed in an interview that during this period, which coincided with a heartbreak and her kidney transplant, she even started to believe the awful things people were saying. Think about that. surviving a life-threatening illness, enduring immense physical and emotional pain, only to be rewarded with cruel public commentary about your body. The psychological toll of such relentless negativity, especially when one is already vulnerable, is immense, forcing her to confront not just her illness, but the world's harsh judgment. Just when a semblance of calm seemed to settle, a new storm erupted, seemingly out of nowhere. Selena graced the Golden Globe's red carpet, radiating a newfound glow, a picture of resilience and quiet triumph. The very next day, as if on cue, Hailey Bieber posted a social media video with her friends, featuring an audio clip that chillingly stated, "I'm not saying she deserved it, but God's timing is always right." This seemingly innocuous audio, when paired with the precise timing of Selena's public appearance and the ongoing public narrative, sent fans into an immediate frenzy. For many, the coincidence was simply too perfect to be accidental, sparking widespread outrage. Accusations swarmed, with people accusing Hailey of throwing significant shade, mocking Selena's appearance, her dress, and her weight. While the true intent behind the video remains a subject of intense debate, Hailey swiftly deleted the video and commented, claiming it was just a chill girls' night, not aimed at anyone. The public, however, remained deeply skeptical, the incident further cementing the perception of an ongoing, unspoken rivalry. The drama didn't cease there. The whispers continued, delving deeper into the past. There was buzz that Selena had discovered old text messages, allegedly revealing that Justin had maintained contact with Hailey during his tumultuous, on-again, off-again relationship with Selena. This alleged discovery fueled theories among some fans that Justin had been emotionally disengaged from Selena long before their final breakup, suggesting a deeper, more complex reason for their eventual split. Others claimed that Hailey was never merely a rebound but had always been a persistent presence in the picture, a shadow lurking in the background of their romance. Some sources even suggested that Selena once confronted Justin directly about his alleged type, and that his failure to deny it utterly shattered her. It wasn't just the pain of being left, it was the profound sting of being replaced by someone who seemingly embodied every physical ideal the world had told Selena she wasn't, a confirmation of her deepest insecurities. Then came what many perceived as the ultimate insult, being branded too emotional by the media. This label was slapped upon her for daring to shed tears during interviews, for being vulnerable, for simply speaking her truth about her struggles and experiences. The public witnessed her raw honesty, only for it to be weaponized against her, painting her as unstable or overly sensitive. Yet, through every public humiliation, every instance of body shaming, every health scare, every whispered betrayal, Selena never truly broke. She never resorted to snapping back, never engaged in public feuds, and never dragged anyone through the mud. Instead, she consistently advocated for kindness, famously stating, "It's okay. Be kind to everyone." This unwavering commitment to grace, even in the face of immense provocation, became, for many, the true measure of Selena's strength and resilience. She absorbed the heartbreak, the public cruelty, the health crises, and the private betrayals, yet she refused to let them define her. Now a new, brighter chapter has unfolded. Selena is no longer playing small, no longer striving to fit into someone else's fantasy of a dream girl. She has decisively stopped chasing a love that brought her pain and has instead embarked on a profound journey towards inner peace and self-acceptance. The biggest twist of all is her undeniable happiness. She is truly, genuinely, and visibly content, radiating a profound sense of joy that seems to emanate from within. With Benny Blanco by her side, Selena radiates a different kind of glow. It's not the artificial sheen of a highlight stick or the forced smile of a red carpet appearance. It's the authentic radiance of someone who has stopped begging to be chosen and has, at long last, chosen herself, embracing her own worth and finding solace in her own company. Whether she's effortlessly dancing on social media, confidently appearing without makeup, or simply laughing freely and uninhibitedly in an interview, her newfound liberation is evident for all to see. She is truly free, unburdened by past expectations and external judgments. This transformation, from a young woman battling insecurities and public scrutiny to a confident individual embracing her authentic self, is a powerful testament to her resilience. So, was Justin's alleged cruel comment about his type the final, devastating blow that pushed Selena to her breaking point? Or was it, in a strange twist of fate, the very wake-up call she needed to finally walk away from a relationship that no longer served her and to embark on a path of self-discovery and profound healing? The answer, ultimately, is for you to decide. Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments below. We are eager to hear your perspectives on this complex and deeply personal journey and how you interpret the various twists and turns in Selena's story. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell because this saga, it is far from over.